We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you are having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word "Bulls" along with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of our guest relations team will respond and address your concerns immediately. Fans, don't miss out on future Bulls home games. We still have tickets available. To learn more, head to our website or visit our ticket booth. Don't miss any upcoming Bulls home games this season. Head to our website or your nearest ticket booth for more information on single-game tickets and ticket packages.
You can feel the anticipation in the air. We're in Las Vegas. Hi, everyone. Time for more NBA Cup action. The Eastern Conference semifinals are almost underway, and we can't wait. Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. And how about we check the numbers for MP?
And a stat to focus on is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been working on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot better on D.
A look at Indiana's starting group. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. James Wiseman is out there with Pascal Siakam, and it's Mathurin in at the 3. And for Chicago, they've got MP. Also Kobe White out there. Zach LaVine out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's Lofton in at the 4. Well, the first semifinal in NBA Cup history, last year, the Pacers beat the Bucks in the East.
Yeah, and they played in Las Vegas, a neutral site. It was quite the experience, really fun to be around. And Tyrese Halliburton was unreal, putting up 27, 7, and 15 in the win.
And it's going to be the Pacers off the tip. I got to say, guys, watching MP's success so far in his NBA Cup quest this season has been nothing short of remarkable. He's done exactly what he set out to do. Win the games, lead his team, execute both offensively and defensively. It's been quite impressive.
Yeah, I mean, when you make it this far, it is not by accident. Calculated adjustments both for MP and the team. In general, attacking defenses, strategizing how to mix up their defensive looks, and optimize matchups. I love the spectacle around MP. He's good entertainment, and I think great for the NBA as a whole. It's definitely a star-fueled league. And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's MP. Indiana with a rebound. Victory eluded them last time in Chicago when they faced the Bulls.
Today's game is about effort and energy. They got crushed on the glass the last time these teams played.
Yeah, it wasn't their finest hour or finest 2 hours. It has to be a matter of pride for them this time.
Now here's Halliburton. What a tremendous game he played against Philadelphia. On the wing, MP. Defended by Halliburton. From deep, MP. Oh, another miss by MP.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Just a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to chat. I asked Coach what his plan was for trying to slow down Pascal Siakam, and he said to make him into a jump shooter. He does the most damage around the rim, so we want to force him out on the perimeter whenever possible. It's not an easy task by any means. We'll see if they're able to do this. Back to you guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Vucevic gets the bucket. The Pacers have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. And Indiana misses again. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. You know, Stan, for a team with such a proud history, the last decade has been a tough one for the Bulls.
Yeah, Brian, it really has. They've had competitive teams, but they haven't won a full playoff series since 2014. And for such a dedicated and passionate fan base, that's been really difficult for them, let alone the front office and people that want to turn this thing around as quickly as they can.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. take a look now at the season's most efficient scorers from around the league. MP, number 1.
And this guy just flat out knows how to score. A high IQ offensive player with a strong feel for what shots to take, which is why his field goal percentage leads the league.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Pure from three-point range.
Yeah, you've got to be attached at the hip to Halliburton, especially when he's operating on the perimeter.
Outside for Levine. And they double up MP. Six on the shot clock. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. MP's got 7.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
They double-team Halliburton. Here's Wiseman. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist.
And look at the vision from Halliburton. Love seeing ball movement like this.
Here's MP. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Outside for Levine. MP inside. He's guarded by Nembhard.
Well, young guys rarely hesitate to throw it down when they can. MP is no exception.
And Halliburton has got the ball here for Indiana. They trail by 1. Pass to Nembhard. Fires for 3. Zach LaVine clears it away. LaVine's got 4 rebounds now.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not. Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
And it's Mathurin missing.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Vucevic, and he drops it in from the low post.
There's a reason Vucevic shoots a great percentage. So adept and skilled at scoring inside.
Nembhard outside. They double him with White. Mathurin passes to Siakam. Back to Mathurin. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Yeah, this is how impactful Mathurin can be in close. He loves jamming it home.
Outside Levine. Back to MP. And it's Wiseman with the rebound. Down low. Here's Siakam. Chicago grabs the miss. Boy, this team is on a heater right now. 16 wins in a row, and they've shown no signs of slowing down.
Well, just to be able to be on the call and see these guys in person is a real treat. They've been the talk of the NBA during this streak. The question now becomes, can they sustain the focus and level of intensity? They are looking quite comfortably in control, so it's going to be interesting to see. Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end, just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good.
Applying some pressure with that full court defense.
With a 9-footer. The shot by Nembhard, no good.
You can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
And here's MP. 13 points in the game. Good. Now 7 for 11 on the night.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Pacers trail by 7. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Siakam. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Such a skilled big. 6'10" Nikola Vucevic. He can beat you up in the post, or he can step back and hit a 3-stand.
Yeah, Brian, and he's an excellent passer as well. Throughout his career, Vucevic's teams have been very good offensively, and his versatility is a big reason for that.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, get the ball inside, and you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
Smith, he's checked in for Lofton. And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You look at the Bulls, they're in first place right now with a tremendous record. They're certainly the team to beat. And of course, Indiana, they're currently in second.
Checking out the Bulls. I mean, they've been performing at just about their best in every game so far this season.
Well, if you're able to strike fear into your opponent before even stepping on the floor, you're doing something right.
Oh, and a fast break for the Pacers. And he's going for the lob. And it's Wiseman with the jam.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. The Bulls with another miss.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
And it's Wiseman with the jam.
BA, forget about attempting the long-range three to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. And how about our AT&T 5G Slam Cam? Couldn't have captured that play in center.
Yeah, terrific take by MP. He's just punishing them on the drive.
Pacers trail by 7. On the wing, Matherin. Back to Nembhard. Pass to Halliburton. For 3. Knocks down the triple. Halliburton's got his second bucket of the night.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
MP outside. Picked by Vucevic. MP, the pass to Vucevic. Yep, count it. Vucevic has got 8 points.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. From the high post. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Chicago leading by 4. Fade away. And again, it's Chicago.
And when lots of guys are overlooking the mid-range, it's nice to see MP featuring it in his game.
Halliburton against White. Nembhard outside. Three-pointer Matherin sinks it from distance. Matherin's got his second basket.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
On the wing, MP. The 3 is up. And it's Wiseman with the rebound. Pacers trail by 3. Matherin with the ball. He's picked up by Levine. Matherin passes to Halliburton. Rebound by the Bulls. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
And at the offensive end, they were lights out in that game. They found all sorts of ways to punish the D.
Yeah, and for a coach, seeing your schemes clicking like that is very rewarding.
Indiana's gone 4 of 9 from beyond the three-point line in this first quarter. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Knicks played some superb basketball. He had an unbelievable amount of points and did a nice job of spreading the ball around. Putting in a performance like that one really builds momentum in your direction. We'll see how far he rides that wave tonight, guys.
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, BA, I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset. And
See them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Pass to Halliburton. Levine comes with the double team. Nembhard outside. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got 5 assists in the game. No, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
And here's Indiana now. The Bulls making their last shot. Pass to Wiseman. Siakam for 3. Another miss. He's 1 for 4 from the field.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. And now a 9-point Chicago lead.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Well, the Pacers shooting with confidence in this one. 48% in the first quarter. To the inside. Here's Nembhard. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Nembhard's got 8.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's MP. And it's Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got 4 rebounds in the game, and he's able to get it back. That one falls. He's got 12.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
Pacers trail by 9. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Halliburton, the pass to Siakam, and Smith over to help. Here's Halliburton. Wiseman, a screen on MP. The offensive rebound from deep. Halliburton, no good. Got it up. The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. Chicago ahead, leading by 9. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in. You're watching the 2020. Change here for Chicago. So Indiana going with an almost entire new group here. Wiseman, he's checked in for Jackson. Siakam comes in for Toppin. Matherin's checked in for Nesmith. And it's Nembhard in for Shepard. We've got Zach LaVine. MP is out there with Ayo Dosunmu. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. And it's Smith in at the 4. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. MP, the pass to Smith. Back to MP. Indiana with a rebound. Wiseman's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. For 3, Matherin. And it's MP with a rebound. Bulls leading by 13. Right side, LaVine. Back to MP. MP gets it to go through contact.
Wanting it more, MP doing work inside.
The Pacers have gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in the second quarter. Back to Halliburton. Siakam outside. And Smith over to help. LaVine with a steal. Vucevic in the post. He's covered by Matherin. Stolen by Siakam. They've got the 5-on-3 advantage. Pulls it from 20. It's rebounded by LaVine. LaVine's got 6 rebounds here tonight. MP. 2 points. That one goes. MP's got 29.
Strong work down low from MP. He doesn't let aggressive defense throw him off his game.
Siakam gets doubled. Nembhard outside. Out left to the wing. Puts up a 3. And Pascal Siakam hits from deep. Siakam's got 5.
And just so accurate off the pass. I mean, I love whenever Siakam decides to go right up with it like that.
Pass to Smith. MP scanning the floor. Here's MP taking it inside. 5 on the clock. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
MP, the flush.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
Pacers trail by 14. Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. Back to Nembhard. LaVine with a steal. And a fast break now for the Bulls. And the finish with the layup. 5 points in the game.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Siakam with it, guarded by Smith. Siakam, pass to Nembhard. 3-pointer off the mark.
Well, so far, he hasn't had.
Here's MP. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And this is the second ever semifinal night in NBA Cup history. Remind you of anything? It's got that college feel, doesn't it?
Yeah, it reminds me of the college national semifinal doubleheader. You get that huge game feel, and you get two of them on the same day. It's really fun.
Chicago making a switch here. White's checked in. Neesmith, he's checked in for Indiana. Will stand for the Bulls. The DeRozan, Levine, Vucevic era didn't lead to the playoff success they'd hoped for.
No, Brian, 2 losses in the play-in tournament and just 1 playoff appearance, which resulted in a quick first-round exit. Changes were definitely necessary. Well, he got off to a slow start, but now in the second, he seems to be finding his rhythm.
Pass to Vucevic. Back to MP. Mathurin with a rebound. Pacers trail by 15. To the paint. Here's Wiseman. Mathurin finds Wiseman. Here's Nembhard. That three's off the mark.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
MP blocked.
Yeah, a long and lanky guard at 6'7". Mathurin can be a problem defender in this league.
Screen by Wiseman to the middle. James Wiseman, a monster down low.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. On the wing, Levine. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Levine. Levine's got 6 assists now in the game. Pacers trail by 15. For 3, Mathurin. Fires in the triple. Mathurin's got 8.
Ooh, that's a smooth stroke from Mathurin.
Levine passes to MP. Back to Levine. Now MP. Neesmith covering. Here's MP. Down low. MP drops it in.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
And for Indiana, they're shooting it very well. 52% during the second. Back to Mathurin. There's the 3. The rebound by MP. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Deflects the pass. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball.
Well, a risky pass there. And if you ask me, they're lucky that the defense didn't steal that one.
19 seconds left to play in the first half. Takes a 13-footer, and Chicago again with a bucket.
Yeah, just making the shot look easy. MP certainly has put some work into his shooting motion.
And here's Siakam for 3. Knocked away. MP left side. And so it's MP making things happen for Chicago. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first half performance it's been for the Chicago Bulls.
Let me start out by saying, if you make it here, like both these teams have, the whole league and NBA fan base is checking you out, and I know what the feeling is like.
You know, Shaq, I think I need more Shaqronyms in my life. How about OFC? You know what that is, big fella? Okra and fried chicken. And let's turn our attention now to the Rookie of the Year race.
Well, who hasn't been impressed with MP? The skill, the work ethic. He's got good instincts, man. I like this kid.
Yeah, there's plenty to dislike if you're playing against him.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
We welcome you once again for the second half of play here at the NBA Cup semifinals. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Second half underway. Here's who Rick Carlisle's got on the floor. Nembhard and Mathurin, they're the wings. Pascal Siakam out there with Wiseman, and it's Halliburton in at the point. Wiseman finds Siakam. Gets the three ball to go. Siakam's got 10.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Now here's MP. Back to Vucevic. Shot clock at 6. Inside. Here's MP. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist. Levine's got assist number 7 tonight. Here's Nembhard. Second half of basketball. Just over a minute played so far.
Great effort from MP. We don't see that a ton from players his age.
And no good. Siakam with the defensive effort. Halliburton with the ball. Now guarded by MP. Doesn't go for him. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. It's off to Boston after this one, where they will face the Celtics. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. It's rebounded by Indiana.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Siakam, no good.
Not a great start to this second half. Just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Ryan, Tyrese Halliburton, an all-star starter last season, is not done yet. He said, quote, "I want to be a champion, a Hall of Famer, and one of the greats. I want the next generation to talk about my ability as a basketball player. That's definitely the goal, and I don't ever set limits." Brian?
Allie just scratching the surface. Thank you, good stuff there. MP shot is good.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Pacers trail by 21. Well, Stan, you talk about a late bloomer. Kobe White has shown that he might be just that.
Well, Brian, everything has come together for him. He's improved on defense. He's improved his decision-making. He got that second contract in a bigger role, and he is playing great.
They might have the best hair in the NBA. MP shot is good.
They have no answer defensively inside.
For Indiana, they've got just 2 of 6 in the second half. MP against Halliburton. Shoots it from the high post. Chicago with a rebound. White's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Lofton's shot is off.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Three-pointer Mathurin. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. And the call will be against Andrew Nembhard. That's his first foul. Chicago making a switch. So called here, the Bulls decide to talk it over. And we all know about Stan the analyst and Stan the coach. But when you played in college, what was your game like, Stan?
Hey, Brian, I had the game that would get you beat as a coach. I will say my greatest strength was this. I was never once accused of overpassing.
The black hole. That is Stan Van Gundy. .152 left in the third. Pass to Shepherd. Now Siakam. Lays it up and banks it in. Siakam's got 14.
Yeah, sometimes I think the 6'9" length of Siakam surprises opponents. He's able to go through.
Again! What an avalanche!
I mean, he has been hot as a kettle. and serving all comers.
And making a little history tonight. He's just tied for the third most 50-point games in league history.
Tying up none other than Kobe Bryant with 25. And when you're being compared with him, you know you're doing something right.
Indiana shooting their initial free throws of the game here. The first free throw is good.
At the line for the Pacers, Aaron Nesmith. 2 shots.
And so he hits both. Chicago has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Another bucket! Wow!
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Indiana's gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Here's Jackson. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Well, that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
MP outside. To the middle. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Jalen Smith.
That's good from Smith.
They're cashing in on their chances at the line this half. That's helping them big time.
Smith hits them both. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. Well, the Pacers shooting 35% in the third quarter. Here's Shepard. He's covered by Dosunmu. Pass to Nesmith. Takes the 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Nesmith's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort. Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
Outside Nesmith. There's the triple. And so it's Chicago, firmly in control with an impressive 28-point lead as the quarter ends. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
All right, fourth quarter here in the NBA Cup semifinals. This 2024 tournament winding down. Buzelis out there with Chris Duarte. Then it's Williams. Then it's MP. Then it's Dosunmu. In it to 1. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Here's MP. It's rebounded by Indiana. After this one, they're off to Phoenix to take on the Suns. It'll be their second game of a 4-game road trip. Here's Shepard. Toppin outside. Pass to Halliburton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts one up from 19. Chicago grabs the miss. MP's got 6 rebounds now in the game. To the paint. And Grant, while we want the officials to get it right, I'm sure the league would like to shorten that time officials are at the table.
Tell me about it. You wonder if a time limit should be instituted. If they can't figure it out after a minute or so, just go with how it was called on the floor.
The Pacers shooting the ball at 43%. An open look for Toppin. Indiana again missing.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Halliburton, the pass to Jackson. Pass to Neesmith. Halliburton on the wing. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And here's Toppin from the arc. The rebound by MP. And so MP will bring it up for the Bulls. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed.
Yeah, some gritty stuff there by MP. Now, he knew he was going to get hit.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Bulls.
Well, you've got to like that they're not settling. They're attacking the defense on the drive and creating great looks.
And also, attacking in transition has been working for them. We credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic. You really have to appreciate what they've done at the free throw line in this half.
White, he's checked in for Chicago.
One of those guys who came into the league with great expectations. MP has met those and did some.
Well, he got to his spot in the mid-range, and that's a shot he's going to make more often than not.
Shoots from the line. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Williams has got his first basket.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, this is how you shut the door, right? You keep making good shots, and you build the lead.
Outside Neesmith. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Pass to Williams. And stolen by Jackson. Outside Neesmith. Halliburton against MP. Now Halliburton. There's Neesmith with a three. Chicago grabs the miss. MP's got rebound number 8 now. Williams passes to MP. Oh, connects again.
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now.
Well, he's getting all he can offensively and making the most of it. Well, look.
Called by Chicago. We've got a minute 48 left in the fourth. And you see player training methods, Grant, a lot more than just running and getting shots up.
And you know, B.A., what interests me, players not just training their bodies better than ever, but also their minds. They're working on hand-eye coordination drills and just all kinds of stuff to enhance their reflexes.
Might be time for a little different approach. His shot hasn't been falling here in the second half.
To the inside, and they double up MP. Giddey finds MP. Back to Giddey. Launches a three. Buries it from three.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Bulls.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And they played well tonight, picking up win number 24 of the year. And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate the game offensively like he did in this one.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Outside Matherin. There's a screen, and play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
The Bulls making a switch here. Smith's checked in. Pass to Giddey. Outside Horton Tucker. Outside Craig. And here's Smith. Guarded by Wiseman. Out to Craig. Just 4 to shoot. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
Wiseman a screen on Giddey. Halliburton for 3. Outside Matherin. Pass to Nembhard. So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. And they advance to the championship round. Just one win away from hoisting the NBA Cup.
And you know, it should be an intense matchup. There's a lot on the line between the cup, the prize money, and the chance to hang a banner.
And that about wraps it up. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. We'll see you next time.